Today's Thursday. That means K-pop Korean Artist Day in my community. Let's go. We're studying a big one today that my community has heavily voted up. This is my app here where people supporting the channel on Patreon get to vote and uptick, kind of like Reddit, their favorite songs. That's how I choose what I react to. They get to be ambassadors for their favorite artist. And TVXQ has been coming up a lot, and we are going to do the Killing Voice today. I'm going to do a full, super long study for them, for the people supporting the channel. Thank you so much, guys. Without you, none of this would be happening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But what I do with these is I share a bit of it here with you all on YouTube. So if you want to check out what's coming up next on my K-pop Korean Artist Thursdays, I'll put a link to this app down there. You can see the schedule. And so, it's right there. Lots of K-pop we're checking out. And so TVXQ apparently are the most selling foreign group in Japanese music history. Isn't that wild? All right, there's so much going on. I have so many notes on this Killing Voice, but I am ready to meet them. Let's jump in. Here we go. By the way, my name's Tim. I've been a vocal coach for the last 26 years. Building voices is my life's work. This is my amazing team of teachers that teach under my tutelage here in the Manhattan, Tri-State, Philadelphia area. We do in-person lessons out here, but we have students now all over the world, and online lessons really work. So if you need a vocal coach, hit us up. The link is down in the description, okay? All right, and by the way, this is my new mobile YouTube studio. Yay, right? Lots of adventures coming with that. I'll talk about that later, but let's get to the music. Here we go. I love these Killing Voices. I say it every time. Such a great way to meet the artist.
인사부터 드리겠습니다. 하나, 둘, 셋.
안녕하세요, 동방신입니다.
야, 저희가 드디어 킬링 보이스를.
All right, so we have is on the right over here, if my research is right. Boy, I'd be really bad if I get this wrong right out of the gate. And then we've got Changmin over here on the left. Yeah, that's right. Changmin. Not Changbin. Changmin.
오게 됐습니다.
그렇습니다. 평소에도 굉장히 애청하는 그런 프로였는데 이렇게 나올 수 있어서 너무 영광이고.
They are wearing some killer coats. Look at these.
저희 동방신기 노래 좋아해 주셨던 노래들로 모아서 한번 저희가 준비를 해봤습니다. 오늘 열심히 해볼 테니까 잘 들어주세요. 바로 시작하겠습니다.
Okay, here we go. Heartbeat.
하루만 네 방의 침대가 되고 싶어.
Oh, gorgeous tone.
Oh baby.
This is Hug.
더 따스히
Their debut song.
내 품에 감싸 안고 채우고 싶어. 아주 작은 뒤척임도.
Oh, listen to his tone.
너의 조그만 속삭임에.
Wow.
꿈속의
Okay.
괴물도 이겨내 버릴 텐데. 내 마음이 이런 거야. 지켜볼 수만 있어도 너무 감사해. 많이 행복해. 나 조금은 부족해도
Beautiful upper register extension.
언제까지 너의 곁에 연인으로 있고 싶어.
Gorgeous vibrato.
내 품에 가득한 채 굳어버렸으면 싶어. 영원히.
I feel like this is a different time with vibrato. I feel like some of the artists that we're studying now in the contemporary K-pop scene, because we're doing studying so many artists, I feel like there's less vibrato use. But artists like back in the day, including like B2B, they have a lot more vibrato than a lot of the artists these days do as well. And I love that. Vibrato is it's that wiggle, as opposed to straight tone. That straight tone, right? These guys have gorgeous voices. Hear that vibrato? Beautiful harmony. Oh, okay. So I've got notes on these songs here. This was Hug, their 2004 debut, Devotional First Love. He wants to be the thing in her daily life is kind of what it's about. Her bed, her diary, even her cat. Oh, That's sweet. Innocence as intimacy. The I Want to Be Your Cat line is one of K-pop's most famous debut conceits. Oh, that's so cool. It is a very sweet song, isn't it? Man, their voices, Changmin's voice, when he first opened, he had such warmth in his tone. You know, when I talk about, voices, I like to break down. I built this little thing to help break it down, as I've been teaching voice for a million years. So right here, this chart, I use this chart to break down singing, and the way that it is like, if you think about the voice in relation to these 7 elements, you have a really good understanding about how someone's singing. Grit, wind, metal. When I say metal, I mean bop, 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 that trumpetiness. When you have lots of adduction of the vocal folds, thickening of the chords, and wind. So he started off with this very warm wind tone, right? And then when came in, he had a little more bite, a little more cut, and almost a little bit of grit, a little bit of a husky, just a teeny bit of that texture in his voice. So beautiful. These two sound great together. And I do know a bit about the history of how, I'm not going to go into it now, but I will later on in the video. But talking about how they became the two, right? But man, they are really, and still, I checked too, they're still going strong. They're still performing. They're still releasing music. Years later, let's go. I love that. What a sweet first song that was. All right, let's keep going. Wait, now what's this one here? This, I've got notes on the second one here. This is The Way You Are. This is, and what this one is about, The Skeptic Converted. Never believed in love at first sight until now. This is another sweet one. Are they more, I'm curious if they're more ballad heavy, like if that's kind of their take. The Skeptic Converted. Never believed in love at first sight until now. Loving every detail of someone exactly the way you are. It makes me think of Just the Way You Are by Billy Joel, right? Don't go changing. Oh, I still love that song. I still love that song, actually. They debuted and marketed as an a cappella dance group. Hear it here. What? What is that? An a cappella dance group? Is that true? Let me know about that in the comments. All right. Hear that airflow in the tone there? Beautiful. Beautiful.
야, 이 노래 정말 오랜만이죠?
그 팔토시 같은 거 망사 끼고 말이죠.
네, 가볼까요?
네.
Mesh armor. Wait, what did they say? Hey, it's been a really. I wonder if these captions are right. Hey, it's been a really long time since we sang this song, right? And wearing those mesh
그 팔토시
arm warmers. I'm assuming in the music video or in their live performing, they wore mesh arm warmers. That's fun.
같은 거 망사 끼고 말이죠.
네, 가볼까요?
네.
첫눈에 반하기는 힘들어 널 보기 전에 믿었었지.
He's got kind of a little bit more, a teeny bit of like that husky, like a little bit of scratch on the voice with the wind. It's like that, my diagram there? He's got like a little bit more wind and a little bit more of that grit texture in his sound. Man, very cool. Just a little bit.
생각이 바뀌는 건 참 쉬운 걸.
See, Changmin's a little, that doesn't have that squeeze. We get the grip by the squeeze of the pharynx. Versus, right? Subtle difference between the two so far. But by the end of the killing voice, I usually have a very good picture of the singers. That's like, it's like it's one of the greatest ways to meet artists is through these killing voices.
생각이 바뀌는 건 참 쉬운 걸.
Beautiful tone.
난 어리석게 혼자였지. 애쓴다고 될 일은 아닌 걸.
Yeah.
자연스레 가고 싶어.
Beautiful. His agility, fast movement.
자연스레 가고 싶어.
Right there. Good. Ooh, falsetto. Let's go. I like this little funky vibe. It is dancey. Whoa, that riff.
휘거린 네 몸무게
It does make you want to dance.
너만의 향기 너의 몸짓 모든 걸 알고 싶어 이런 내게 It's about the way you are
Ah, let's go!
네 귀에 달려있던 휘거린 네 몸무게
That's called a pentatonic riff.
휘거린 네 몸무게 나의 향기 너의
Wow.
몸짓 모든 걸 알고 싶어 이런 내게 It's about the way you are
Wow, Chungmin has some great agility in his voice. Agility, there's two parts to agility. One is you got to learn how to move your voice quickly. Like do all of that. To do that, which takes a lot of coordination. Takes a lot of coordination. But then there's also the other side of what notes do you choose to riff on? That's the pentatonic scale. Penta means 5, and it's based on, in a major key, based on scale steps 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. Whenever you hear riffing, 9 times out of 10, unless it's like a bluesy song where they would use the blues scale, it's usually the pentatonic scale. He's great riffing. I loved his what I call vertical mixing in my studio, which is the ability to go from like being able to jump in and out of your falsetto fluently. God, that song was fun. It had a nice groove to it. It definitely is like a kind of like a slow, chill dance track, right? Boom, 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 with that bass and the kick there on the quarter note. That was fun. Oh, I want to see those mesh arm warmers. All right, Rising Sun is next from 2005. So it looks like so far we're kind of like we're moving chronologically through, which not all Killing Voices I found do that, but many of them do, at least in the beginning. Sometimes they jump around, though. This is Rising Sun. This is Yu Youngjin, SMP social commentary. Humanity, wait, okay, yeah. All right, this is SMB social commentary. Humanity losing its purity. Regret compared to a vanishing sunset. A call to recover what we were. Interesting. Humanity losing its purity. Wow. Won the music video, won the MV Daesang at 2005 MKMF. The screamed, I'm not sure what the symbols are, intro is an iconic K-pop moment. Wow, interesting. Humanity losing its purity. What a concept for a song. Oh, that was that scream sound right there. Ah! Did they do that or was that part of the track? It sounded like part of the track.
It's about the way you are.
Great riffing. There it is! Wow, that's the scream.
자, 이 노래는 저희 동방신기 대표곡이죠, 사실.
그렇죠. 저희가 2005년도에 이 곡으로
오케이.
정말 많은 사랑을 받았습니다.
맞습니다. 자, 얼마 전에 또 라이즈랑 같이 무대도 했었고요.
네, 그렇죠.
한번
네.
해보겠습니다.
자, 힘을 내봅시다.
힘을 잃어버린 날들, 죄가 되어 버릴 것만 같은 날들, 비상하리란 꿈의
Wow.
파편들로
This is
맞은
different.
나의
This is cool.
아침엔 반짝임이 없는데 진실은 누구라도 갖고
Oh, I love that beat.
하지만 보여준 얼굴엔 거짓뿐인 걸
Listen to that kick underneath there. That's like, it's got like a weird sustain. I like that.
있는 걸 하지만 보여준 얼굴엔 거짓뿐인 걸
Wow.
영원에 남겨진 나를
Great harmonies.
찾는 걸
나를 닮아 가슴 안에 가득 차 커져가는 innocent 불꽃은 밝게
Wow.
타오르게 마지막이 찬란한 너울처럼 Waiting for rising sun
Whoa, that harmony.
Waiting for rising sun
정말 혼돈의 끝은 어딜까
Very hip-hop-y.
내 같은 답은 아냐
절망 행복의 밑그림일까
What an interesting song.
시간만이 아는 해답 자 갑니까? 자 가요
Got a little, It's got a little hip hoppiness, a little funkiness. Funk is like where you take 16th notes and you do like a lot of. You do a lot of. Not exactly, but you do this like fun accenting in the subdivisions. Dude,
아는 해답
갑니까?
that's funky. Whoa! I got goosebumps right there. Let's go. All right. That was false chord grit. False chord grit. I have to talk about that a little bit. Well, yeah, you do that by cinching your pharynx and you bring the side walls of your mucosal membrane into your throat and you get that vibrating above the vocal folds. When you do it right, it doesn't hurt your voice at all, even though it sounds harsh. That was so killer. Let's go. Yeah. Wow. I would not have expected that these guys would have this in their vocal sort of toolkit from the way they started with how clean and pure their sounds were relatively. I mean, his voice was had a little more texture on it than Changmin did, but still, that's like grit. That's like rock metal grit. Let's go. Oh my God, I'm so excited to get to know them more through the Killing Voice.
자, 보여줘, 정답.
Wait, he didn't do it. Was he supposed to do it there? Wait, what?
보여줘, 정답.
He didn't do it. I think he was supposed to do it there. Maybe he doesn't go there. Maybe he doesn't add the grit, but does. That's interesting. That is interesting. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop here for YouTube. If you want to see the full Killing Voice, if you want to see my full deep study of it, this is going to be a long one. The link is already down in the description as well as the top pinned post. I do these for my community. We're going to be doing into August. I think I'm doing a Killing Voice every single Thursday. And when we have a lot of people come over who are ambassadors for their favorite artists, come over to the community and thank you so much for supporting the channel and support the channel, then that gives me the signal because you all do votes and stuff and request things. That gives me the signal because in this app, this is my request app, to keep going, keep reacting to them. So you have the chance to be an ambassador for them. So I'll put a link to this, to my community request app, which is for people supporting the channel down there, which also has my schedule. But we have a lot of Killing Voices coming. And then what I also do is I sprinkle in reactions to, when we have a big fan base come over, then I sprinkle, like we had Day 6 came over. We have lots of ATEEZ fans in here, 18E. We started doing more female groups as well with Idol, G-Idol. So if you want to come and keep them on my radar, I'll keep reacting to them. The link to it all is down in the description. Thanks so much for watching up to this point. I can't wait to finish this. These guys are cool. Wow. Killer voices. Thanks for watching. Cheers. All right. Let's keep going.